Bubble whoa, when she see her son, lay down. Bubble and a tough dog, them have good, but them are the good man.
Pronounce. You don't listen to me.
Welcome back to MyView TV, the people's platform, the home of undiluted news, reviews, updates, and your daily dose of entertainment. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, leave us a comment, like, share, and subscribe.
I don't bring nobody forward in your cheer for me. Everything what you see happen, my natural talent. Let me tell you something. You see, when you know what to please the audience with, it's simple, me.
Healing and blessings come in many forms, even via trials. The lessons may be about letting go of what's holding you back before you level up to what you want. Remember, the universe is always working to give you what you desire. Sometimes it doesn't arrive in the way you expect or at the time you wish, but it will show up. Recognize the abundant blessing already surrounding you. Trust the process, and as me always say, believe in the process too. Anyway, people, what go on, my people? Hope everybody doing okay, hope everybody doing alright. Yet another Saturday morning, International Soap Day. Guess what, people? I wake up and find myself alive. You understand? Yes. Every day above ground is a blessing. How awesome it is to be amongst the living, and surely, not amongst the dead. Keep back and relax because the news jam-packed, people. One holy thing gonna go and hear. Me said the woman go around at the Obia man, and Obia man asks her what she sick with. She said arthritis in her finger. Guess what the man do, people? The man give her one ring smaller than her finger and tell her, I say, anytime it squeeze her son in a problem. And guess what? Every single day on earth, you know, every single day she call her son. Keep back and relax. Me soon giving her the $10 million reason what really happened. Yes, $10 million. Kill them dead, me don't know. Remember good. Anything that run on my yard way, me know me I gotta tell the people them. So people keep back and relax and wait for that the news there. Holy pass it now go on. And guess what? 10 pace and change him get. Yeah man. 10 pace and change that the old criminal boy they get. But so rich right there so too man. Me just take my time and give people them the news there man. A firearm and several rounds of ammo were seized during a snap raid along Bread Lane, Dedham Town in Kingston. Report reaching our news team that about 11:30 p.m., lawmen were on an operation in the area when a group of men scattered upon seeing the police. And me always tell the police, once on this idle boy, slap them way, them up to no good. The area was searched and a black and silver Smith & Wesson 9mm pistol with a magazine containing 11 9mm cartridges was found beside a tree on the ground. No one is arrested in relation to the seizure, but hold on there. No road boy gun that, man. A road boy gun that them always a boss about, you know. Yeah, man, you know who me attack. Drop in the comment section where the police them say, remember good. Them have somebody boy you read for them. Anyway, I can move on. 5 people were charged following the seizure of 3 firearms and several rounds of ammo on Kingston Spring Road in St. Andrew. Let me tell you about them, I know, because nobody know one up to it. So guess what? We just charge everybody. Charged with illegal possession of firearm and ammunition and the removal or alteration of a mark on a weapon are Alfonso Jackson, age 34, a construction worker of Palm Crescent in St. Catherine. Slap him supposed to get slapped with. Marshane Pummels, age 37, a carpenter of Oliver Road, Kingston 5. Jason McDonald, a carpenter of Smith Road, Kingston 2. Renee Tomlinson, a 24-year-old Croft/Battery Dolly of Simpson Road, Kingston 2. And Roberto Green, a laborer also of Simpson Road, Kingston 2. Jackson was also charged with attempting to escape. Report from Arbitrary Police that while conducting operation, police signaled a motor vehicle to stop as they had detected a breach of the Road Traffic Act. The driver complied, however, his action and the action of Tomlinson arose the officer's suspicion. I mean, let's tell the police them, once you do a thing like that, slap them way, and then in a search, you understand? A search of the vehicle was conducted, and one Magnum revolver containing 6 rounds of ammo was found under the driver's seat of the vehicle. Further search of the vehicle led to the recovery of a Glock 17 pistol with a magazine containing 10 rounds and a Beretta 9mm pistol loaded with a magazine containing 8 rounds. I'm telling you something. That's something what them do all the time, you understand? Load up the vehicle, gun and thing, and go rob people and kill them. I slap the police, I slap them. While the lawman conducted the search of the motor car, Jackson reported he made an attempt to flee the scene in another vehicle. However, he was captured. Court date is being finalized. Funeral service, them should I get. Funeral service. So what I said, and I mean what I said. And you know me already. And now take you back. What you going pan, what go on now? A construction worker has been charged after he allegedly shot a woman in the head during an incident on Patches Fort Drive in Portmore, St. Catherine on Wednesday, November 17, 2021. The deceased has been identified as 58-year-old June Stone of a Patches Fort Drive address in Portmore. Charged with murder, illegal possession of firearm and ammo is 26-year-old Marcus Mitchell of George Reed District in Manchester. Yes, paper them finally all this a boy after them slap him. Report from the Portmore police that about 6:40 p.m. the deceased was at home when Mitchell entered open gunfire, hitting her in the head. The police was summoned, and guess what, people? Stone was taken to the hospital. Stone dead. Following an investigation, Mitchell was arrested in January 2023. He was charged following a question and answer session in the presence of his attorney. His court date is being finalized. Funeral service him should have get. Police when they can't stand there here, carry the boy them round behind bars and see when them go around there, them not go fix on the business. And speaking of fixing police business around there, hear this one you know. A St. James man who allegedly stabbed a police officer at the Montego Bay police station lockup after not getting food he wanted was remanded in police custody when he appeared in the St. James Parish Court on Friday. Look how cartel treat them again, man. Kill them dead when them go and them can get steamed fish and lobster tail. He might talk about him on steamed fish, lobster tail and grilled duck. So like the police shall slap him, cross him head. Horal Woodburn, yes people, I saw the boy name, who is represented by attorney at law, Adrian Days, is facing a charge of unlawful wounding. A trial was held in the case, but one witness is being recalled. As a result, presiding parish judge Keisha Grant remand the accused man in custody until March 20 when his case is to return to court. According to court record, the officer was stabbed to the right side of his face, close to his eye by the accused on November 3rd, 2021 at about 6:15 a.m. Court documents indicate that the stabbing was the consequence of an altercation the day before in which the accused behaved boisterously and threatened to run something in the officer because he did not receive his desired item of meal. But look at this to people. Kill them dead a 5-star hotel them there. Hold on they know people can tell them about Baka feel like say me no know him from my ball head. He make a sad mistake. Them can't use locks and chick people, you know. None of them you see on a rasta. Them a ball tail. So what I said and I mean what I said. And you know me already. And now take you back. A ball tail Rastafarian man was shot and killed by unknown assailant in Bickerset Square, St. James on Friday morning. I remember good. Me have the picture him lie down on the ground. Me say people, the man lie down and look up in the sky. Yes, people look on the hot sun. And guess what? All him 10 cock. Me don't know how him do that. He has been identified as Ezekiel Barrett, otherwise called Barker, of Blue Hole and Richmond Hill addresses, also in St. James. Report from the police at about 7:20 a.m. Barrett was standing in the square when he was ambushed by armed men and shot multiple times. And guess what, people? Him dead right on the spot. The Cambridge police were summoned upon arrival. The scene was processed and the body was removed to the morgue for post-mortem examination. Oh, no, they for the whole investigation upon this one, you understand, card. That the boy there. That the boy there. So they did ballad. The amount of skull in bus. Ask the people about him, now, man. Speaking of skull bus, them the La Farmer, yeah, wicked. The Black River Police in St. Elizabeth to commence a probe into the death of a man who was shot and killed at his home in Shrewsbury District, St. Elizabeth on Thursday night. Yes, people. He has been identified as 25-year-old Maurice Hudson, a farmer also of Shrewsbury community. Well, on the man. Kill me dead, una farmer, no farmer, you know. No farmer, gunman. Yes, una is no farmer. Report that about 9 p.m. also was at his home when he was ambushed and shot multiple times by unknown assailant. The police were summoned upon arrival, also was transported to the hospital, dead. Mr. People, you want to see Maro Lake out. All like Maro Lake out a GRUNG. Me I will never pray him that prayer, or I put him for prayer and fix him business. Anyway, make I move on. Arbitrary here I'm gone now. The arbitrary police are probing circumstances which led to gunman murder of a popular spray painter at his workplace along Bloomsbury Road in Kingston. No need to worry about this one now. They had the birth cert quick and fast. He has been identified as 42-year-old Henrik Brown of Allardyce Drive in Kingston 8. Report reaching on news scene by about 11:50 a.m. Brown and other persons were sitting at his workplace when a man entered the premises and brandished an handgun. The gunman opened fire, hitting Brown multiple times before fleeing the scene on foot. The police were summoned. Upon arrival, the now deceased was discovered suffering from gunshot wound and was rushed to the hospital where he was placed right on ice. People, him dead. Dead. One of the farmer dead too. You know me already. Me not keep no news from you know. Me I give you all of the news. Yes, so here we go now. A 62-year-old man was shot and killed during a gun attack at his home in St. James Friday afternoon. The deceased has been identified as Michael Roy Bennett, a farmer from Shantytown in Norwood in the parish. Bennett's common-law wife, who was also at home, narrowly escaped injury, the police said, and people them that so. I said, look, like she set it up. Anyway, that I feel them mix up. It's reported about 1:25 p.m. the couple were at home when the front door of their house was kicked in by men with firearms who opened fire at them. Me always tell you, turn the inches on the other side, but you don't want to listen to me. That's why the door so I get kicked off and I got dead around there. And me I come read about you. When the shooting ended, Bennett was seen suffering from gunshot wound, only per shot too. The police were called to the scene, and on their arrival, they saw Bennett lying on his back, motionless in a pool of blood, with multiple, not one, not two, multiple gunshot wounds to his head and upper body. Them and them saka head. The deceased man was transported to the Cornwall Regional Hospital to be placed on ice. Listen, this is a part now. Police said they discovered at least 20 spent casing while processing the murder scene. No motive had been established for the gun attack. And speaking of that, let me just start about Gringo now. Him not unknown no more. Him known to everybody because him dead. So here we go on for Gringo. Gringo there England the other day and the people them tell Gringo say, yo, there England man, start over a different life. Nobody come back to Jamaica involved in no more scamming and no more foolishness. Tanwish pa you there. But you see before all of that people, Gringo friend them take $10 million from him. Yeah man. Kill them dead, me don't know. I tell no what go on. $10 million worth of scamming money them take from Gringo. Remember good. A big talk in the district. Everybody know. I remember run on my yard way, man. But Gringo mother she fooling the people. She don't really have much sense. You understand? Cause she got the Oberman and Oberman said to her, what you sick with? Hear her. Arthritis in my finger. Oberman gave her one little ring. And she put thumb on her finger to squeeze her. The man said, anytime you feel your finger a squeeze with the ring depend, call your son because his life I got in a danger. But people, every single day she call him. Cause remember good. The ring done small. Yeah man, the ring done small. So anyway, let me give you the story. Cause full details when I get to the people. So Gringo got some boom and the home and one girl call him police. I full information this. So if decide say him now go tell him entourage. Cause remember anybody know Gringo when Gringo goes some boom on a step. Holy pa man in a one, holy pa car. I travel with him. Cause remember money tall so easy come easy go. Money come easy. Kill them dead them artists. Them and no artist people because them not a song will make sense. But anyway, decide say him now roll with entourage. Him alone a go. When Gringo goes some boom, reach a one place, reach a one part, him notice say every little slip and turn him make one car that trail him. But because them so full and them feel like so watching them and then geared up, will be a man trick them. Him mother and rip on her now in the people she call and she not get him. But because them feel like so watching them man, me geared up. I remember that song that call about the dead too. But anyway, I don't even talk about. Kill him dead, the geared him under, did I go save him life. So guess your Gringo though. Gringo just start drive a little bit faster. Yes, a little bit faster. Yeah man. Start drive a little bit faster. And then puff and crash. Yeah man. Crash and the man them go over to go fix him business. That is what them do. But police, remember good now. You understand? The girl call him. So the girl and him friend them said, my friend them kill him still, you know. I don't know how to put man kill him because the only way you could have rolled without the entourage and because you're comfortable with who call if you get little crutches. Yeah man. Crutches are them demise, you understand? Crutches are them demise. But him I go for crutches by himself and him just dead just like that. But the $10 million when friend them take from him, I wonder if the mother still like I want it because right now she broke like buckle. Lone ball, she a ball. Not even she alone a ball, you know, people. The girl them that hide in the house I said no one she go road because yeah, people know everybody business. Remember good no man. Around them they come from. The woman in the house him that hide where say him no want she go road because him no want no man look pan her and no man take her away. Guess what? You don't see a dead left that now. One other man I go write that with the funeral program right in the top side jaw right there. So you can't stay there. You feel like say she never wait for see. You kick your bucket so she can go where just go. Dash it pan all who need forget it. Killer they could have carried the crutches going at the grave with you. No. You dead left for crutches. Another man I go ride that. Anyway, no people watch you go on pan wagwan.